Hello and welcome back to my channel. It feels like it's been a really long time since I posted anything on this channel, particularly when I was talking, but this has been kind of a hectic second half of the year. I've not been collecting near as much, but I thought, hey, it's really time that we do kind of a collection update and that we put away some photo cards today. And so I have a pretty massive stack. I feel like I've done pretty good. I know I said in an earlier video that I just didn't feel like I was going to be pre-ordering as much or even just in general ordering in the second half of the year. And I feel proud of myself that I've done that. And so some newer releases are not here, especially for groups that I collect like EXO. I don't have Schumann's album, and Shin's album was pushed back, so I don't have that yet. I haven't placed my order. I know Season's Greetings are coming, and I just know that I'm gonna go all out with that. So today we just have a few stacks to go through. So I have some ateez, I have some oneus. Oh my gosh, it's been a hectic, terrible couple of weeks in the oneus fandom, but I got my fan kit, so I got a set of all 6 members. Now there are 5. And then we have the boyz, who I've decided I'm going to start collecting because they are now olds for me. I feel like they're right behind EXO. And so these are my 3 olds: EXO, the boyz, and oneus. I feel like I can only have 3. But so I only have a couple of EXO cards, and then I have kind of cards for groups that I don't necessarily collect that'll go in my random binder. But you can see that I got an NCT album, and this is basically my favorite photo card ever. So let's go on and get into this. I say let's put away EXO first because there are only 2 cards, and they're both Suho cards because who am I? So the first one of these is from Universe. I finally got this album. I think back in June, I was able to get it from a seller on Mercari who was willing to sell the album with the APC. And so it was Suho. It was just meant to be. And then we have stuff from their 10th anniversary. Yes, okay. I gave in. And so this is the really cute AR photo card. So I hope you enjoy this kind of fall background today. We're doing this at the kitchen table just because I thought maybe we wanted an autumnal vibe. I don't know. So this is, of course, my most full binder, as I'm sure you all know. And it is a lot. And I really don't know that I have very much space left in this binder for anything else, but I think we're gonna be able to squeeze these 2 in some open spaces. So Universe, oh no. Universe was in 2017, and I thought 100% for sure I had left a space here for something. It seems like I thought, oh dear, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So I feel like I need to reorganize this because then I automatically go into tempo, which I have the most of. Okay, so I feel like we can move some things around here to make room. So maybe we should, let's just go on and do that. And then we will be organized for the future, maybe. I do not know. I'm going to actually mess up my order of tempo photo cards, I think. Let's just move 1 for the time being and put in our Universe card. And then we will come back and organize everything else in a way that makes some kind of sense. Maybe I should do a video where I just reorganize things. I don't have the albums organized at all, like by version or anything, so it doesn't really bother me. But I did like having everything on the same page because I actually had an even number of tempo cards, but it is what it is. So let's go here to the back, and I had left a space. Good for me. That is so smart of me. So I guess I'm gonna put the 10th anniversary card after my little gray suit collection here because I fully intend to get the rest of these cards. So I'm just gonna slide this in and leave some room for the rest of the gray suit cards. I actually have 5. I have a top loader of one of these, which is one of my favorite top loaders. But so EXO has gone home. I'm very, very happy. And I mean, I love this binder. It's just very full. And I think maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move larger inclusions into another binder. And larger inclusions are just not going to live in this binder anymore because I just don't think they can. I think they add a lot of bulk back here, but the thing is, they're so big. What else can I possibly put these in besides a binder of around this size? I do feel like at this point though that I am married to this style of binder because I just really like the 4 sections for PCs, and I don't know, I just really like the Beyond D. So I feel like I'll probably just indulge and get another binder for EXO. I feel like it's needed. Here's my ateez binder. And I decided to give them a full binder because I really thought I was going to ult them and that they were just going to be one of my main groups. And I still really love them, but the boyz put me in a chokehold, y'all. And really, so oneus has as well. So I think I told myself that I can really only have 3 ults. But I had given them this binder anyway because this is both a binder and both a journal a little bit. So it's doing double duty for me. And this is an off-brand Beyond D. It's not great. I really hate this binder, and I kind of hate the fact that I spend money on it, but nevertheless. So this is a really cute cover page though to me, but so I did, you know, journal spreads in here a couple of months ago. That's one on Jongho. And I really enjoyed doing journaling in a binder of this size, but I don't feel like this binder itself is very flexible because it doesn't want to stay open. So I say all that because I intentionally left space in these 4 pockets to do like journal spreads. And so that's what I did here, especially for members that I didn't have a card of from this era, which this is the Fever era, I think Fever Part 3. And so I only had Seungwoo and Hongjoon. And so I like put in a page for Yunho and Mingi. And then I fully intended to do the same here and to do the same here. This is from an earlier era, so why I decided to put this at the back, I don't know. But we're gonna move all of these things together, and I'm just gonna come back and reorganize everything one day. That's gonna be a project for another day. So let's go on and move these around. I will come back in and worry about age order at a different time. But I am really, really shocked about this, that I did that. And maybe in the end, I was just trying to go in age order because Yeosang is younger than Mingi, isn't he? I don't know. People's birthdays are just like not locked into my brain anymore. So maybe I need to move that around. Maybe that was my initial intent. I just said, I'm going to go in age order, but I'm missing San, I guess, is the main member that I don't have a card of, or Yunho. Don't worry, we remedied that, okay? We most certainly remedied that with their recent comeback. So I'm going to need to add in a couple of pockets, I think. So let's do that. I'm adding in 3 pocket pages. I hope that's enough. 12? I don't know. I don't know. Let's hope that I organized my stack here. Y'all saw me unbox this album, so you know that Yunho was like obsessed with me this comeback. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I pulled him so many different times, but also so was my bias Seungwoo. So let's go on and put these together, and we are going to go in age order, and we're not going to organize based on version of the album because apparently that is not what I was doing earlier. Sometimes I wish I made note of things like, and I made note of why I chose to organize something because I know at the time it made sense to me. This was, I think, a pre-order benefit of Yosong. Isn't it beautiful? So this was also Yosong, and he was also, it was a day for him as well. And I would love to know if you're going to their concert down below. I tried, like I actually attempted to get tickets, but I figured I wasn't going to, and I just gave up basically. And I told myself actually that I felt like at the time they announced their tour that oneus would probably go on tour. And that's what I decided to do actually, is I decided that I would rather see oneus on tour. I've heard such good things about their first tour here earlier in the year, and especially that they just chose like a smaller venue. I thought it might be worthwhile to try to go to see them. I told myself I could only pick one, and so I picked oneus, and believe it or not, I got a ticket to see them, so I'm really super excited. But I'm really wishing that I was going to ateez too, because I know they're gonna put on a heck of a show. So I got 5 Yeonho cards here. Like, I don't know. These are like I think the American cards that were randomly included in albums. Beyond me, like why I pulled him so many times, but I'm okay with that. He's my bias wrecker. Well, he's one of my bias wreckers, let's say that. I did not organize this according to age at all. Oh my gosh. I thought this stack was organized. I feel like y'all know this about me by now, but I am literally the most unorganized person known to man, especially in terms of their ages. I don't know why I can't remember their ages, but I did have a Jungkook card, which is so cute. San is older than him, isn't he? I don't know. I need to look up everyone's birthday, and I'm going to put that at the front of these binders. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to start printing off charts of everyone's birthdays, and I'm going to put that at the front of these binders, and then I can reference that when I clearly am not organizing things well. We did this perfectly because now I have the ID photo cards. So I do have 4 versions of the album. I have 2 of that yellow one. And we pulled seungwoo twice. I mean, it was a day. It really was. So I guess we're just going to put these in here. I did not sleeve these. I normally double sleeve. And I just decided not to with these ID photo cards because I was running low on sleeves. And I don't know. It just seemed like it was a little bit redundant. These are a lot harder and they are a lot thicker than the average photo card. So I feel like they're going to be okay. But the archivist in me, that's my day job. It says double sleeve these. So that's what I do. And so that's ateez done. Really cute. And I think I still have room to come back in if I want to like fill in places where I don't have a certain member from a certain version of the album. I can still do that. I really liked this idea, and I think it's really cute. I did this at the beach. Like I carried this this binder with me to the beach, and it was just really fun to like get into their piratey vibe. So that is ateez done. Next, I want to do the boyz because I love them so much, and I'm so happy I found them. And the joy, literally, the joy I feel when I am watching their content, it is free therapy. Like, you cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. Like, it is genuinely free therapy. I love them so much. I really do. So they're definitely ults for me. And so I decided that I knew I was going to collect them, but I wanted to put them in their own little collect book. This is probably temporary because I feel like in the end, I should restructure my binders, have the catch-all binder for everyone else, and then have a binder each for my ults, oneus, EXO, and the boyz. EXO is going to have 2 binders, we know that. But for the time being, I got this really cute collect book at a local K-pop store a few months ago, and I've been saving it for a special occasion because I have a collect book for TXT, and I love it so much. So these are also not in any kind of order because I don't really know. I actually organized this by the album in which I pulled them. So these are like Thrill Ride era, and this was like those holographic cards, which are super cool to me. And I really got lucky. I got Eric like every time. So we need to decide who to put in this front pocket. I don't have a bias in the boys. I'm gonna go on and confess it to y'all. Like I physically cannot pick a bias. So I thought my bias was Seungwoo, the leader. I still think he's up there. Then I thought it was Hanyeon. Then I thought it was Juyeon. And now I think it's Jacob. And I've had moments where I feel like it's Channy. So like I don't know. I'm gonna just tell y'all I don't have a bias in the boys because I really love everyone. Seungwoo, oh my gosh, Seungwoo, who am I? Seungwoo is the reason I got into them. So I don't know. It's a tough place to be. So let me know if you are also a boyz stan. Who is your bias? Like, how did you choose one? Because there are too many good options here. I think I've measured this and I double sleeved these and I think they will be able to fit in. I decided to put these holographic cards at the front of the Thrill Ride album because I think they're super cute, but I don't think it's gonna fit. Oh no. Oh dear. The other collect book I have fits them double sleeved perfectly. Oh gosh. I don't like this. I don't like it when they're not double sleeved. Especially when this looks like a very wrinkly texture. I'm gonna double back them. Oh gosh, I don't like this. Well, we'll move these out of here before long. Like, I don't feel like these are really protected in here, but I love this photo card. Don't you love it? I love Eric. I'm so glad he's back. So this is going, I feel like, in order of the albums. It may not be. I'm still very new, so I need to like make notes. These are so stuck together, but I want to make a note of like every album they had. I'm gonna do them like I've done EXO and go back and collect everything. My thing with EXO is that I didn't really care about getting their earlier albums because that was just not the era of them that is what made me get into them. But you never know. I might go back, but I really love every era of the boyz. Look at this. How cute is this? And he really likes me. I've got several of his photo cards here. So I feel like he's trying to say like, yes, I should be your bias. And I always bias the leader. I mean, always. If he's not the bias, the leader is at least my bias wrecker. So it's a great place to be. But I really love him. There he is again. Cutie. That is such a cute photo card. I don't even know. I can't even tell you what made me get into them. Like, Sweet 100% is when I started feeling the bug when they released Sweet on the Universe app. But then I heard Tattoo, and I think Tattoo was it for me. It was over. This is not a very nice collect book. Look at how this is sticking together. Oh gosh, I don't want to pry it. Okay, there we go. This is, maybe it's him. I feel like he's my bias. I feel like, honestly, he is the visual for me, like the visual. Every time I see him, I gasp. Like, I'm just blown away. Like, look how pretty he is. It's wild to say that in a group that has Juyeon, but like, is he not stunning? So, and I really love his parts and songs. Like, if I was basing my bias on my favorite part in every song, definitely. Or Seungwoo. Look, I pulled Jacob, which was so happy for me. We're just so happy for me because right now he's my bias. He's so sweet. Like, that's one thing I have to say I love the most about the boyz is like, I love their music, first of all, but they themselves are so sweet and so kind, and like their brand is just that they're nice people, and I really appreciate that. This is a really cute photo card as well. Well, now I have more sleeves, so I could go back and sleeve those ateez ID cards. Oh gosh, I don't feel like this is gonna be permanent because I really don't feel like they're safe in here. Look at that. In my day job, I am an archivist, so I work a little bit, well, I work a lot with preserving things and like making sure things are done in acid-free containers, that they're put in storage that is long-term and that is for the benefit of the material. And so, like, that part of me is cringing at this. I don't feel like this is the best collect book to have them in, but you never know. I really like my other small collect books. So BTS isn't a small collect book for me, and I really like it. Then we have Maverick. We got unit cards in Maverick. I pulled them every single time. Is it not a sign? Is it not a sign? Like, this should be my bias line. I feel like they're trying to tell me something. They're like, hey, it's us. You can have 2 biases. I feel like I have 11 biases, actually. So I really just love the boys. Please tell me down below your boy's bias. Tell me how you picked him, because, I mean, I'm at a loss, you know? The options are too good. This is a really cute photo card of Younghoon. They were the hardest group for me to learn of everybody that I've ever gotten into in K-pop. I don't know why, because I've listened to 17. So definitely I've listened to a group that was a little bit bigger. Look at that. That just really wants to bend. But what gets me is, like, I just couldn't remember anyone's names, and I still feel like I can't pronounce them. Eric was loving me the day that I got these albums. So I'm definitely going to have more from the boys in the future. But look, there they are again. They're like, it's us. Definitely is. It definitely is, y'all. I had a week when it was Hyunjae too. I mean, we don't know. It's a chaos over here all the time. I cannot pick a bias to save my life. And, like, normally picking my bias is like the easiest part of getting into a new group. Not so with the boys. And, like, it's the same for me with EXO. That's how I know that they're olds, because I love Suho. Suho is definitely, I would say, my bias, but I've biased several other members. So I feel like it just kind of goes hand in hand. So we're definitely filling up this little collect book today. Look at this cutie. That's such a cute photo card. I mean, I don't even know what I was doing when I put these things together. Like, was I trying? I was just trying to keep versions of the album together, regardless of age order. That's what I need to do, is standardize, like, what I'm doing, because we don't know. There they are again. They haunt me. So cute. And then I pulled Seungwoo twice in this version, which was amazing, because I love this look and, like, the tattoos and everything. I'm a sucker for the fake tattoos. So they have brought me, I mean, immense joy. Like, you don't know how happy they make me. So let's go on and put them together. So there's Maverick, done. And then I do have one of the Whisper albums, and the store that I ordered it from sent me a pre-order benefit, which is this gorgeous hollow card of Younghoon. And look at it. I love it. So let's put that in first. We're halfway through this collect book, so that was a good choice. But boy, I mean, it's tight. It is tight. Okay. There we go. And then we have, like, this little card that I guess is technically not a photo card, but it's got that film strip on it. So I might use this in journaling, but for right now, I think I'm gonna put that in here. We also got this card, which is not a selfie card, that came in the Whisper album. Cute. Again, I might use that in journaling, but for right now, let's put it in there. Then I pulled Kevin, which is possibly the cutest photo card. And then last but not least, oh, I should have put him first. But, oh, no, sorry. So I should have put Seungwoo first, but it's okay. That is literally, like, the sweetest photo card ever. It's so sweet. I might make a top loader for this card actually, because I think it's so cute. And then last but not least, we have this cute Seungwoo card from Whisper. And now we have filled that up. Basically we have like, we still have some space in it, but gosh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. When I see these, I honestly wish I was putting everything I had in one of these collect books because I think they are utterly precious. But I do feel like overall, the Beyond D and like those acid-free sleeves are keeping things a little bit safer for the future than this is. But I need a little keychain now with their logo on it. Oh, it's so cute. So that's the boys done. Last but not least, we will move into my kind of catch-all binder for everyone else, and we will do oneus and then just random cards that I have of people. So we have to take those sleeves back upstairs. This is crazy. I have so many Stray Kids cards. It's like unbelievable to me. Oh Lord, what was I doing there? Then we have 17. Oh my gosh. Why do I have so many of these cards? And then we're moving into oneus. Okay. So I went by era here. I'm so glad that I was doing something perfect, because I do have a trickster card to put away. So let's put that away first. This is Leto. I got Leto's version, and I mean, I needed it. So then let's do everything from Malice era. It's been a hard couple of weeks to be a oneus fan. That much I can tell you, because it's just been, I don't know, it's just been so chaotic because you've not known what was going on. And I still right now am like kind of clueless, but I know that now oneus is a 5-member group, and so I'm just working on supporting our 5 members, and I'll wait until RBW tells me something before I make up my mind. But I mean, it's crazy. Like what I've seen on Twitter has been insane. Like people unstanding them, like people attacking other people. I mean, it's been crazy. It's been crazy times to be a 2 Moon. But I'm so happy for them as well with this tour. Like they're definitely working really hard, and I'm so glad that I get to go see them on this tour. And so I guess let's start with the eldest. I was going in age order here. I have 3 Connie cards because he's my bias, and I actually always pull him, which is so lucky. And then we will move into the fan club kit. It was crazy. Like I was out of town, and I came home to the fan club kit as all this drama was going on, and it was just very bittersweet. It's a tough place to be. Like this is my card that has the album on it, so I feel like I'm just gonna slide that in here, not protected, but I'm gonna put it at the end just so I know where it is. Then we will move into the fan club kit. We had 6 cards, and they're so cute. They're so cute. But let me know down below, are you going to get to go see them? I am so pumped about it because I'm gonna go, I think, to the Washington, D.C. one is the one that I got the ticket for. And I'm so glad they're coming they're coming relatively close to me. Closer than ateez was actually. So I'm really happy, and I'm so glad that I'm gonna get to support them. Their light stick is out of stock literally everywhere. I mean everywhere. I cannot find their light stick. And I'm kind of at like a point of nervousness now because they're coming in 2 months basically, and I really want their light stick. And I think in their last tour they did not sell the light stick at the arenas, so I'm at a loss. So like I'm going to try to find somebody who's hopefully selling theirs. But that is our bittersweet kind of oneus update. It's been a hectic time, as I said, so It's wild. Like, this is just, you know, meant to be our kind of happy space for most K-pop stans, I would say. And to have all that happen, it was just very, very distressing. So let's go into some random cards that I have from groups that I don't necessarily collect. Let me start with the love of my life and like a major bias for me, and that's seungwoo from Victon. I discovered his solo work this summer. Oh my gosh. I mean, incredible. It's everything to me. Like, I feel like the way people talk about Taemin is the way I want to talk about him, because everything. Perfection. Incredible. And like, listening to Victon, I'm like, oh, this song is good. When he starts to sing, I'm like, this song is the greatest song I've ever heard, Grammy Award winning. I am obsessed with him. Like, one of my old biases, specifically because of his solo work. So I ordered Fame, which is his first solo album, and this was the photo card I got, and it's super cute. It won't last long in this binder because I'm going to make a top loader for this. I've been saying it for months. Then, because we actually have 4 even cards for NCT, let's do them. 2 baddies, 1 Porsche. What can I say? Like, this man, show me, baby, what's your style? Cultural reset. So I had to get the album. Doyoung is my bias. I love this photo card of him so much. And I pulled him twice, which I feel like was fated. And then I also got beautiful Jaehyun. That's a gorgeous photo card. And I got Mark, which is so wild to me. So let's put them in there. And then we have our last kind of rogue photo card, which is from G-Idol. G-Idol is my favorite girl group, and I do get the sense that I will probably collect them in future. And so this is their only photo card that I've gotten, because I only have 1 version of their album, I Never Die. I only have 1 album of theirs. And I pulled Miyeon, and I love her. I love everyone in G-Idol, but my bias is Yuki. I would love to know who your bias is down below. But that's everything I can tell. This is my last, oh gosh, this is my last kind of stash of photo card sleeves for these binders. So I'm thinking that I need to place an order soon. I was already feeling like that anyway. What photo card should I have on the back of my phone for their concert? I feel like it's this. Like, I feel like it has to be Connie, right? That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I think it's gonna be that one. Or that one. That's really cute too. But I'm so excited about the concert. I'll vlog it and post it here. So that was all of the photo cards that I had to put away today. This is the one that I am the most happy about. Like, why is that so cute? There's something about it. Like, there's just something about the small size of it that I think is precious. But those were all of the photo cards that I had to put away. And I get the sense that since the end of the year is coming, I'm probably also not going to order anymore. And I'm just going to kind of wait until season's greetings season or the end of the year for sales and stuff like that to stock up on anything else that I feel like I want. But definitely more boyz will be coming. I feel like I'm going to get the boyz' season's greetings this year alongside EXO's. So we will see. But that is going to be all for me today. I hope you're all having a great week. I will see you again in my next video.